Yes, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a website on your laptop without you spending money on a website developer. So this is simple. I'm going to show you how to set up a WordPress website, and you can design, adding plugins, adding the themes and other things, the pages and the posts. So for this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to install the WordPress into the computer. Then after, I'll show you how to add themes, the plugins, and the others, and the content as well. So without wasting time, let's get started into our video. What we need first of all in our video, let me get the notepad. First, what we need in our video, in this tutorial, we need WordPress setup, WordPress setup. Two, we need XAMPP application setup. These are softwares I'm giving you. Three, we need that. Then now, of course, we need a browser. You should have a browser in your laptop, either Opera, can be Opera, Chrome, Mozilla, or Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Edge. So for my case, I have Opera, is the one I'm going to use, and also I have XAMPP installed in my laptop, which is this one. Let me get it on the desktop. XAMPP is this one. Let me put it on the desktop. Yes, this is the software I was telling you. It's called XAMPP Control Panel. Then we want also the WordPress. The WordPress, I downloaded my WordPress setup. So where you're going to get the setup from, you're going to go to WordPress website. That is wordpress.org. .org. That's where WordPress is. So this is my setup. This one here, WordPress 6.22 is the latest. I downloaded it today. So what you're going to do, you first install the software. When install XAMPP, it will create a folder in a C drive called XAMPP folder. Let me show you where the folder is. This is C drive. So now this is its folder. It has installed here. So after this installing, you're going to now look for a folder called htdocs. This folder here, it's called htdocs. Now this is where you're going to place your WordPress content. For example, where is my WordPress? My WordPress is here. So this is my WordPress. You make sure you extract it. You right click on it and extract here. So when you extract here, this folder comes. Because I've already extracted this, that's why you're seeing this folder of WordPress. So after you also extracting, this folder will come. Now inside this folder, it has very many files, PHP files. So what you're going to do, what I always do with this, you highlight all, that is Control A, you highlight all of them and copy what is here, Control C, Then after you come to htdocs. On your XAMPP, remember XAMPP is in C drive. See, look, this is our C drive. If you don't know where to find your C, you come to this PC, either you come to C, then you come to XAMPP, then look for a folder called htdocs. Now in htdocs, open. There you're going to create a folder. Let's create a new folder. Let's call it sample. Either let's say lesson. Now inside the lesson, you're going to paste this WordPress content. It's one here. So we shall remember we copied this content. So we shall right click here. Okay, let's right click here and first copy again. After you have copied this content, come to this folder in htdocs lesson, right click on it and paste here. Yes, let it first paste there. As it's pasting, there's one software I forgot to tell you. There's a software called Notepad plus plus. Get this software or Sublime. These are text editors. So it has copied all of them. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to go to this file called wp-config-sample.php. Now this is the file we are going to edit. That's why I was telling you, reminding you that there's a software called Notepad++ or Sublime or Notepad Flat. These are the text editor softwares. So we're going to edit this file. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open with Notepad++. So I right click on it and I open with or edit with Notepad++. Oh, sorry, first two, just a moment. Let's first rename this file. Let's rename it. I always remove this word sample. Remove sample and I leave it like this, that w-config.php. Okay, now we open it. Right click and open with the Notepad++. Now in Notepad++, we are going to edit three things here. 3 to 4, actually 3. 1, we are going to edit the database name. Here is the database is where the information is going to be stored. Whatever you put in WordPress website, it's going to be stored into this database. So we are going to, let's put our database as let's call it tutorial. I want to use small caps. Let's say tutorial. Then the username has to be root because we're using a local host root. Then the password, I don't always set passwords on my website, so it is null. After that, we're going to go to our XAMPP. If you have your XAMPP, this one, if you have it running, mine is already running, we're coming to our XAMPP. So when you run the XAMPP software, it will be like this. So what you're going to do, you start the Apache, we start it, and start MySQL. Start there. make sure that these ports are connected and the PIDs they are connected. That's when you can be able to run this on your browser. So after this is when it's connected, now go to your browser. Come to your browser. Let me get a new tab. Now let's type localhost. Localhost, just localhost like that. Yes, it has connected, meaning our XAMPP is running. This one here, we have accessed the localhost. Now from here, we're also going to create a database as the same as what? This one. The name should be as tutorial. Also from this way, from here, we're going to create our database. So by doing that, you come and click PHP My Admin, click there. Now, after clicking, come to databases. Then here is going to be a name of the database, which we put in the text editor, this name here. So to avoid errors, let's just copy it, Control C, and we come and paste here, Control V, and we create a database. Now our database has been created, which is this one. It is now here, tutorial. Now, how can you check that it has connected? Now, let's go open another tab. Let's say localhost. Now, I remember our text file. Let's close it because this is even done. Let's close this. Our text file, which is this one. Remember our text is wconfig.php is under lesson. Now for us to access this folder from the browser, we are going to include the word lesson in our browser. Let's check. When you put localhost / lesson, so lesson is the name of the folder, this folder here, this folder. So now we are trying to connect to the database using this php config php, this file. So this is the file which is helping us to connect to this folder. So let's go maximize. So when I hit enter, yes, now it has connected to the text file. Now here is the process of installing the WordPress. Now we are going to put here your site name, which you want it to appear. We can say maybe, let's call it lesson still. Username can be Habzi. Now the password has to be strong. I can say we can say what? Let me pause the video so that I enter that. Now after you put the password, now after you put the password, you put the email. Maybe you can say this is the email. Then after we install the WordPress, so let's say click install. It's now installing. Yes, it has installed. Now what we are going to do is to log into the WordPress. Our username was Abzi. Yes. We log into the WordPress. Wow, we're already in the dashboard of the WordPress. Now this is how we are going to configure and install your WordPress step by step. Now from here, this is our dashboard of WordPress, beg your pardon, and this is your control panel of the WordPress. So if you want to make changes into your website, you want to make updates, you just come into the admin part, because look here, it is localhost slash lesson forward slash w dash admin. So you're the administrator of your website. So you're the one who makes changes. If you want to make changes, you just log into your website using your credentials, you're good to go. Then now, if you want to see the front end of your website, you just type localhost forward slash lesson. So now for end user, this is what we'll be accessing. So this is the theme is not proper. So that's what I told you, that next time I'm going to teach you how to install a theme into WordPress. So this theme is not nice. Uh, so we have to design it and look it and make it look nice for end user to admire, and also to be getting back into the website. Yes. So stay tuned for next lesson on how to install the WordPress theme and the plugins. So I'll walk you through. Thank you so much for keeping in touch. In case you're still new into this channel, please I request you subscribe to my channel so that you get these videos on on technology, on how to install, on websites designing, on graphics. I do also programming. So please, you're on the right channel. Please, I'm going to teach you one by one step on how to walk through this website. Thank you so much for watching.